it's Natasha and I have a Dollar Tree haul. So I'm going to do a quick video, and then the next video is going to be something that I purchased in the shop today, and I'll include a link to that below as well. So I picked up a couple of these hermetically sealed glass jars. I'm going to keep a few of my ingredients for my bread making, like the yeast will go in the fridge, wheat gluten, and then some of the additives that I add, natural additives that just need to be hermetically sealed. So that's a pretty good deal for the jars, or for $1. Got another little tiny boll weed, downsized since we lost our big dog. We're down just to our 16-year-old Chihuahua, so I already bought 2 of these, one for her water and one for her hard food, and then I got another one for treats that she gets from when we eat proteins. Like, she is a huge fan of chicken, particularly roasted chicken, so in this way I can pop that in the fridge if she doesn't finish everything, instead of having to pick it up off the floor, because, I mean, come on, she's a dog. Distilled vinegar bottle, I picked up, oh, sorry about the clinking. I picked this up specifically to clean out my Keurig, and that is exactly the video that I'm going to do right after this. And for $1 to clean it all out, to make it nice and fresh. And my Keurig is, oh, I think it's over 10 years old now. So I think it's, well, I clean it periodically, but it was time to clean it. So I picked up a 32-ounce bottle of the distilled white vinegar, and I'll show you that in the other video. Picked up 3 of these boosters, and this is the, I think, lavender. Yeah, lavender scent. These are the only 3 they had. Let me tell you about my store, the store that I shopped at today. Ordinarily, and I did bring my camera with me, hoping to vlog inside the store. Ordinarily, the manager of this particular location is a little bit of a Scrooge. He doesn't allow any video or still photography in the store, so even if he sees someone with their cell phone out to take a picture of something, and I often do that for reference or to share if I found an awesome deal or something that is highly sought after, I post it on my social media. He asks you to stop filming or stop taking pictures, and if you don't, he said he will escort you out of the store and prevent you from coming back. So I'm trying to play by his rules. But they were doing inventory today, and I think they had 3 or 4 times as many staff members, so it was just not something I wanted to deal with today. And with that many people, that many employees in the store, I just didn't want it to be an issue, so I did not take any pictures. So that's the explanation. I picked up a vacuum seal bag for some of our lighter blankets to fit into our storage box at the end of our bed. I picked up this giant permanent marker, as well as these removable labels. I've been going through a lot of things that are being put not into storage, but just not in regular use, so I'm labeling all the totes. This way I can tell exactly what's inside the tote, even though they're clear, easily labeled. So this is a 15 count. I'm sure I have another one. I just wanted to pick up one additional one because I think I have 20 or 30 totes that I need to label, and I figure this marker won't get misplaced. And then I also picked up this cute little thing. I didn't even know they had these, but oh my stinking cuteness. So it's a tiny little citrus juicer, which is perfect because sometimes I just need the juice of one lemon or one lime. So it has the reamer on top with a lid, and then the container where, you know, catches the sieve that catches the seeds, and the little container, and that bottom even has a little pouring spout. So how stinking cute is that? So it was a little kitchen thing. I picked up a 2-pack of these heavy-duty scrub sponges. I cut them in half, so I get 4 out of them, because even though I have big hands, I like to have the brush or the sponge that I use to hand wash dishes to be a lot smaller, because then I feel contact with my hand or the fingertips, so I know where I'm removing the stains or the dirt from. So it's a little personal preference. I picked up a container, there's one of these green lid containers for cereal leftovers because we have a cereal box that's been open and I don't want it to go stale. We don't eat cereal as quickly as we used to because of the lower carb consumption. A box of the 20-piece Stay Fresh Coverups. These are actually very versatile. For those of you who cook or bake in particular, the large ones, which this box comes with 7, it's the ones with a white fabric string around the outside, and the string is just for, you could tell the size difference in the bonnets and the cover-ups, is perfect to put over a bowl when you're proofing bread. Or if you've prepped salad and you want to pop it in the fridge and you don't want to struggle with cellophane because it sticks to itself. These are really awesome, the large ones, to cover up a plate of leftovers, which I often do because my husband and I have opposing work schedules. And the smaller ones are perfect over like a large cut onion or half a grapefruit. So I like to have these on hand, and truth be told, I don't throw them out instantaneously after each use because if there's no dirt on the surface, I literally wipe them out, let them air dry, and put them back in the box to reuse them again. So I use this a lot for my bread making, not only for proofing, but if I am doing a double batch in my bread maker and the ingredients are really high to the top, I put one of these on and it prevents the flour from being flipped out of the mixing container into the housing of the bread maker, which is really useful because that's less cleanup. I picked up 4 of these Colgate toothpaste. It's my personal favorite. My husband could care less. He will use whatever's in the bathrooms. But I like this one. It's the baking soda and peroxide whitening with frost mint stripe. It's the flavor I like. And I don't know why, but they seem to get used up in completely different increments in the various bathrooms. So I just pick up 4 to have them on hand and, for when we run out. A box of the 14-piece slider bags. I also got some black garbage bags to stash in the basement because we're doing a slow clean out of the basement. So every week I bring 1 more bag of garbage up from the basement of stuff that is just not salvageable, not donatable, because, we all have stuff like that. Oh, at least our household does. I picked up a couple of packs of these cleaning wipes, cleansing wipes for my gym bag, and a whole bunch for my husband's bag and for his locker at work. Tofu, silken tofu, I saw it back on the shelf and I thought, okay, I have to take the opportunity. This doesn't expire until February and it will be consumed by then, no problem. A few bags of the Sour Patch Kids. These are kind of our guilty treats, rewards, because we've cut out a lot of things out of our diet. As you can see, there's not really many snacks in this haul. I also picked up a little 3-pack of Ferrero Rocher, which the interior is like Nutella. The reason I like Nutella because they're parent companies. I also got a tiny little container of these Godiva Masterpiece chocolates with caramel inside because that's my husband's favorite. Got him a couple more knee supports because these do wear out after time, but it's $1. I do wash them all the time, and through the wash and wear they get a little worn out, so I got 2 fresh ones. I got another container of these, or a little storage container that has a basket inside, so if there's any moisture in the fruit or veg. This is a little purple one. I know I have different color-coded ones. I have a blue for blueberries, a red for strawberries and raspberries. I'm not sure what I'm going to use the purple one for, but I know I needed another one because one I had brought to a friend's house and I forgot it there, so that's okay. It's only $1. I got myself another one. I also picked up this kind of refreshing waterfall wipes. These actually smell really nice. So I need to put one in my car. And, oh, speaking of my car, I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but I have a little manicure kit. I have long nails in my car, and in that manicure kit, there used to be a pair of tweezers. I don't know what happened to the tweezers, but they're MIA. So the other day, we were going out on a date, and I was in the passenger seat of my own car, and I'm like, wow. And I looked in the mirror, and I'm like, I have a stray, random, cockeyed tilting wrong way eyebrow hair, which I didn't notice before I left. And I went to open my manicure kit to pluck it out, and tweezers weren't there. So this is going back in the car in that little container. And then I also picked up this. It's Pure Detox facial foam. It says with activated charcoal, and it's a 3.5 ounce from Pond's. So I'm kind of curious to try it. It caught my attention, so I'm going to try it out. I picked up another little power strip, which has the 3-prong. A lot of the ones from Dollar Tree only have the 2-prong, but this one is 3 with 3, because sometimes you just need a little extra from an outlet. We live in an older house. Our house was actually built in 1942, and our electrical, the outlets we have throughout various rooms is more sparse than, contemporary buildings. So we kind of have to make do with extension cords and power strips. I think every single room has at least one, if not multiple power strips. So I needed a little something to keep on hand in case we needed to expand our availability. And then last, but certainly not least, I got 4 pairs of these 3-in-1 magic gloves, which have fingerless version and full finger, and you could wear them, both together. I got 2 purple and 2 gray. The gray are for my husband. Purple is actually for one of my coworkers who lives in California, and apparently they don't really have these available everywhere like we do on the East Coast. And she mentioned she was really, really cold the other day and she could use some fingerless gloves to work, so I'm going to send her a pair. So that is what I picked up at Dollar Tree. Not a lot, there's less snacks. I went with the intent of picking up several things, like the wipes to replace in our bags, and the locker, toothpaste. I was glad to see the boosters, and they do have the orange ones, so they were stocking and doing inventory, so there were a lot of people out on the floor, and I think I saw a box that maybe they had just busted into and only had put out 3. I don't typically try to clean out or clear out a shelf because I think it's awfully selfish to take everything or to buy everything of a particular item, no matter how popular it might be. So I think they were in the process of unboxing those while I was at the store. So I don't want to be that jerk that takes, clears the shelf. I mean, a deal is a deal, but you have to be kind of fair about it. So I figured the 3 will fill up the container that I have in the laundry area for now of this particular scent. And I have plenty of the lemon one, which is the yellow-orange container of the boosters. I still miss the ones that they had a few years ago where they were seconds from the name brand and some of them were mixed together of the flavors. Scents, they're not flavors. Do not eat these. This is not a Tide Pod snack replacement. So yeah, yuck. What are people thinking? Anyway, if you have any questions about any of the items I purchased, or if you want to see other Dollar Tree hauls, I'll include a link below to my playlist. Don't forget about thumbs up. It's free for you and helps me out. And if you haven't subscribed already, it costs nothing. So click that subscription button and join me the next time I'm around. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.